but I've surpassed everything I was aiming for initially.
Yeah. So does this research, is that what you want to do when you get your doctorate, or does that involve any of that?
Yeah, actually, looking at ergogenic aids is important because so many people take things they don't actually know. And with current FDA standings and the fact that you can take pretty much anything on the market without there really being a lot of oversight, it's kind of scary in that you read something and it says it does X. You read something else, it says it does X plus Y. And the next thing you know, you start having people that are having reactions to this. You know, like when hydroxycut first came on the market.
Yeah.
You know, and people are losing weight and they're doing everything they're supposed to, but they're not following the rules exactly, and they're starting to get like arrhythmias and things. You know, and no one knew that. And once so many cases showed up, it got pulled off the market, reformulated, and then it got put back on the market. And so it's important, I think, to share with the public, does this work? Is it safe? Is it beneficial? There's kind of a return to, well, if your body makes this and so much, but you're taking 25 times that volume for a greater effect, is it unreasonable to suggest that your body doesn't like it and there's going to be some type of effect that's not good?
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes people are baffled by that. Why is it bad? Well, you know, if you have 36 oranges, guess what? It may be healthy, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah. Will you explain what an ergogenic aid is and which ones you use?
An ergogenic aid is something that amplifies or benefits performance. So caffeine is an ergogenic aid, given the right circumstances. It's a stimulant. I'm looking at something that's a catabolite of the amino acid leucine. So leucine being an essential amino acid that's been shown to be pretty much the main cause of promoting muscle protein synthesis, has byproducts, of course, when it's broken down. They did radioanalysis and they found that it's also involved in cholesterol synthesis. And just prior to that, there's another substance called beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate, or HMB. And it's been in the market for years. It was discovered 70 years ago. And it has all of these benefits. But recent evidence has suggested that it's starting to cause some dysregularity in baseline glucose levels and peripheral insulin resistance. Now, is it really this? Is it the model? Is it the design? Is it the animal? Is it the experimenter and how they're actually designing the test? That hasn't really been fully cleared up or revealed what's the cause. And so with that, my goal is to truly just test, is it this substance and this substance only? Because so many experiments have looked at this, but they've looked at this in combination with something else. So you have a confound inherently added to your experimental design, and now you're sitting there trying to go, well, is it only HMB, or is it HMB plus whatever you added to it? No one's just said, it's HMB only.
Yeah. Are you the only one doing this exact research?
This one, yes. The other graduate student is working on another question.
Different ones. Do you guys have a, head professor that
We do.
runs the research? Who is it?
Dr. John Ivy.
Oh, I don't know who that is. But is he a kinesiology professor?
He was chair of the department for several years and recently retired.
So, would you say that kinesiology and biology are somewhat related?
I think they're heavily influenced upon one another.
Okay.
Kinesiology looks at the kinesthetics, the movement. But without the biology, you can't move. And I think too many people forget that there's a lot of biology involved in kinesiology. The amount of science that we have to do, the biochemistry I have to know, the chemistry, the animal behavior. It's not PE.
Yeah, what most people think it is.
It's just not. You just get upset when somebody goes, oh, you want to be a PE teacher? It's like, get out.
No.
Just leave.
agree. Especially for this biology project, because my professor, or one of my classmates, was like, oh, you're doing a kinesiology topic? How is that related to biology? It's very similar.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, last question. Do you have any advice for current freshmen on biology or research or anything like that?
Get in the lab. Doesn't matter what. Get in the lab, you'll learn people, you get to meet people, and sometimes they stay friends for life. My old lab mates were in my wedding, which my old advisor loved, because it was all of us up there.
Yeah.
But it's a place for you to be centralized. You can be grounded. You can leave a bag in your lab. You can have basically an impromptu dorm, essentially, in a lab. You can answer some really interesting questions. You can begin to formulate critical thinking patterns that are necessary to achieve success in learning. You will see if it's right for you. If it's not right for you, you'll never have this, well, I wonder if. You will know this wasn't right for me. The other side is, it's one heck of a resume filler. If you can sit there and say, I was in a lab for 4 years of undergrad, and I was on 7 different papers. Because if you contribute and do the work, you earn the ability to be on the paper. And that's not uncommon to find undergraduates on research papers in peer-reviewed journals around the world. And so it only can benefit you.
Yeah.
It won't hurt you. The only way it'll hurt you is if you do a really, really bad job in lab, you don't care about it, and you don't get a letter of recommendation. But you'd have to try to be that bad.
Yeah.
So, I only see positives with it. I spent many years in labs and enjoyed most of the time.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's all my questions. Thank you.